Alright, answer to a question. Let's get straight into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video today, because trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There are so many areas you need to become good at to become a good trader. Emotional mastery, chart reading, trading systems, money and trade management. So this video is just educational only to help you become a much better trader. Alright, so we have a question. Let me bring my U-Butte video over here. Dan says, John, I'm thinking about buying cheap out-of-the-money options on CDE. What expiration date would you recommend for out-of-the-money options on silver, gold stocks? Thank you in advance. Let's actually look at the actual CDE price. This is the CDE price I see right now, where we're at right now. If I look at, say, the weekly chart as well, bring up that weekly chart, we can see that we've had such a massive and huge run up into the level. Now, Dan, I hope you realize, firstly, CDE is running into a massive area of resistance. And what I do see now, looking at this is the monthly chart here. When it loads. So we've had such a massive run up, and we're running into a massive monthly area of resistance. And so you can see this on the weekly chart as well too, just such a big move up. And also looking on the daily chart, we've just had an extraordinary move up as well too. So the first thing I must say, Dan, is like, why are you buying cheap out of the money options? Why are you doing that? Are you doing it because you think it's going to keep going up? If you're doing that, then are you waiting for a really good time? Or have you just been watching CDE going up so much that you think you're going to miss out on all the extra profits, so you're going to buy cheap out of the money options and hope it's going to continue up, because when it does continue up, then you're going to make a lot of money, right? So you've got to ask yourself all these questions. Do you have some sort of plan? Are you waiting for a really good time to enter in? Because the way the markets work is that when the market runs up, if it runs up, it might even run up quite a fair bit, but the more it runs up, the harder the pullback happens. So looking at this price here, looking at this stock here, yes, we can keep running up, but looking at this level, where we are right now is a major area of resistance, and we've had such a big run to the high side ever since the start of the year that, to me, it looks like we're due for some sort of a pullback. Now, it may not happen; it may just keep running up, but it's all about probabilities, Dan. What every single thing about this trade is against you. One, out of the money, that means you can lose 50% overnight on your money. That's not trading. Well, it may be if you're doing it every single time. But secondly, you're not waiting for a really good time to get in. You say, what expiration date would you recommend out of the money options on silver and gold stocks? I wouldn't recommend anything like that. Now, I trade out of the money options on a small percent of my account, but the bulk of my trades are in the money options. But that's just the instrument I'm trading, Dan. You know, you're buying out of the money options, but what happens, right? If we look at the worst case scenario, Dan, and we look at the daily chart, what happens if we do get a pullback, say a 40% down to say $9? You're gonna lose 90% of your option. And there's a good chance that may happen. So just be smart about the way you're doing things. I would strongly recommend you do not buy out of the money call options. I strongly recommend you do not put a trade on this one right now until we get a nice, decent pullback, and then you may want to reassess. Be smart about your trade decisions, Dan. Okay, it's really, really, really important. That you look at that. This is important to your trading. It's not just about thinking something's going to go up. Okay, so out of the money, you can lose 50% overnight. Right now, you're buying it after it's already gone up a lot. No, you want to get in. You want to get in before it goes up a lot. And if it goes up a lot, guess what? You've already missed out on that trade. Go look for another good setup. All right, Dan. So I hope this makes sense to you, and I hope that I just look at that and I could see that this is such an amateur thing that traders do, right? One, they buy out of the money options because they're cheap. And secondly, they wait for the market to run up and they think it's going to keep going up. And the market really, really screws with their brain. but it goes up a lot. You think, oh, it's going up a lot. Now let's get onto it, and then it reverses. And yeah, it's really interesting to see. Basically, what the market does, and it's totally opposite to what you think. If it's been going up a lot, then it takes a breather, and then it reverses. All right, so be smart about your trading decisions. Then go look for a much better trading opportunity. Go look at my silver on this round of videos that I'm doing today. Go look at my silver video, Dan, and use that as a guideline to looking for your entry points, and then be smart about your options trading, and that'll help you get in. That'll help you find much better trading opportunities. Okay, so go look at that silver and gold video. I share with you a simple system. I share with you some setups and stuff like that for you to look at, and so that's what I want you to do. Okay, all right, guys. I'm not going to BS you here. Trading is hard. Over my 10 years of trading, I've learned some amazing systems and strategies, and I've put it all in my brand new Grab the Markets by the Balls course, and I'm giving you 100% free access. This whole course is 12 videos long and almost 10 hours of the best systems and strategies that I know. Click on the image below now to get 100% free access right now.